today's video, I'm going to be building the greatest base in 99 Nights in the Forest history. Here it is in all its glory. To see what's inside, make sure to watch the full video to the end. And let's go ahead and start. All right, so like I said, I mean, the goal is to just make this thing the greatest base you've ever seen, the greatest base I've ever built. Hopefully, it's going to be the safest base. Now that I have the ability to finally build anywhere I want and stack things on top of each other, I'm so excited. It's going to make like building feel like it's brand new. And considering what I do in this game is build, that's kind of what I built this channel on, we're going to build. But first, we got to do all the boring stuff like getting the fire 100% maxed out and all that good stuff. Maybe finding a good sack early, that'd be nice. Oh my god, a bandage, wow. Okay, here we go, we got a bank at least. Gonna get a lot of money. This is gonna be a very, very long building process. I will be skipping through so much of it. Obviously, we need to also collect an insane amount of firewood. Oh my god, a good sack, nice. Not firewood, logs. I need an insane amount of logs, which is technically firewood, but I'm not gonna be burning it. I'm gonna be keeping it forever in my fire. See, it never disappears. No, actually, we need to get a ton of log walls. I think the goal early on is going to be to just kind of work with the fire, try and get the bench upgraded a few times. We obviously need a strong axe because, as you know, I need a lot of wood. Have I said that? Have I said that yet? I did? Okay, cool. Oh, another wolf. Wow, great. I'll probably go ahead and complete the fairy biome too once I get some kind of weapon that I can kill the whiffs with. Might be a good way to get a strong axe. I've gotten a strong axe a few times from that. Oh, let's grind up the chairs. There we go. Grab our coal, level up the fire one more time. Level 4, man, the fire's actually going very fast. Fortunately, we have the snow biome. I hate the snow biome. I'll probably avoid it most of the time, but we will probably have to go in there and get scrap at some point. Oh my god, more fuel. Wow, dude, there's actually fuel everywhere. Am I gonna break a world record of lighting this fire so fast? Only on day 1, I'm gonna have a level 5 fire, no problem. All right, let's go ahead and get a map down. Let's upgrade the bench twice. Put the map over here for now. I'm gonna try and push out further into the fairy biome. I think there's a higher chance of getting fuel out here. At least I feel like I found more fuel in the fairy biome than any other biome since this has like popped up. Guess we should gather a lot of like flowers too. I forgot the fairy has a bunch of new seeds for. Oh, okay, we have a gun shed here. Oh my god, and a rifle too. Nice. Wow, that was a really fast rifle. More fuel? I was over here in... Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I was going to say more fuel, but there's not. I'm over here. We're going to actually talk to the fairy in a second. I have a ton of flowers, almost 40. I'm not going to do all the acorn stuff yet, but I will go ahead and kill this wolf because it's so close to me. And we will, we'll use it to... Where is there a pond? There's got to be water over here somewhere, right? No water over here. That... Oh, no, right there. Okay. Go ahead and try and get it as far away as we can. Nice little stretch. Okay, nice. Talk to the fairy. Hey, girl, what's up? Roses or trees? We're gonna get trees because I need more wood. I actually have not gotten the trees yet. I don't know how well the trees really actually perform. We are gonna go ahead and take care of some of these wolves real quick. We actually should be able to connect this tree with this vine right here. Excellent. That one's done, dude. The first time I did it, I would use like 5 acorns on one vine, and now it's like, you only need a little bit. 2 acorns got me to the water there. Gotta be water over here somewhere. Again, I wasn't gonna do this yet, but we're looking for water, so why not? Wonder if I can bring it to the same one. Probably not. 2 right here, so we're gonna have to like wrap this tree all the way around. Oh god, dude. Cracking kids' whiffs are attacking. All right, it's almost nighttime. Let's get back to the fire. We'll drop some of the fuel in there. All right, day 3. We're actually gonna go off this way. I saw this food stand over here, so I want to see if there's some seeds in it. We also need to knock out the rest of the fire. We are at level 5. Oh wow, great. Where's seeds in the entire game? Show up in my face. That's awesome. I like that. More fuel, grand. I love that. Oh god, money. We need the money. We already have 90 coins. I'm gonna be able to build like a pretty cool base because I can build up so much, but also I'm just trying to actually get the structure done first. The structure is going to be the hardest part of this entire build. Oh man, another good sack. I don't need that. We'll just keep pushing out until we get more fuel. Oh dude, what is this? This is the animal taming area. I've never seen it this far out in the forest. I love that they fixed this, and now that there's stuff that actually spawns in here other than just the flutes. And a giant sack. Dude, we are set. All I need is a strong axe and a little bit more fuel, but the strong axe is like the main thing. Maybe I can get both. Okos Lamboso or whatever, I don't know. All right, another chest. Oh my god, a strong axe instantly. Okay, now I'm gonna shoot for the stars, man. I want a chainsaw. Honestly, I've not gotten a chainsaw in so long that I do not expect to find any kind of legendary chest anywhere nearby. But we do have now a strong axe, a giant sack, and a lot of fuel. We are so close to being able to really get this fire going. We also, as you might see here, have some trees that are growing in that are easier to chop. More fuel, nice. And more fuel and money. Honestly, I don't know why I'm not picking up all the flowers. I really should be doing that. We're gonna quickly hurry back to the fire. We're gonna throw everything in there, and then we'll probably go off into the fairy biome. I kind of wish that when you like save the tree in the fairy biome, it made it like a safe place. Okay, lots of fuel. Wow. Not nearly enough though. It's fine. It's nighttime. We're just going to gather a bunch of saplings and get those planted so I can start the whole tree farm process. All right. So the goal for today is we're going to get more of these acorns. We're going to hopefully finish the tree. Then I just need to get a little bit more fuel. Then we go back and fight. And then it's going to be, you know, tree time. Triage. I don't know, man. I got to make a lot of trees. All right. I got like 4 more acorns. So I guess we'll go ahead and just try. I got to bring them all the way this way, which is kind of crazy. All right. All 4 of my acorns got me basically right to this tree. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. I can't. But I think I killed all the wolves. I gotta wait for them to respawn. Oh, there's one over there. Yes, I know I'm getting attacked, but I got stuff I gotta do. Hey, fairy, don't leave yet. Let me talk to you, see what you got. Strawberries. Yes, thank you. Those are actually gonna go a long way to help me survive. I forgot to get fuel today, too. I was just getting acorns. All right, it's probably almost day. We handled all the cult members. We'll go ahead, we'll finish off the tree and hopefully get it all back to normal. Dude, these alpha wolves really need to be taught a lesson. I'll do the French remains here too. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll get that one down here. I don't know how far or how close we can get it. Oh, dude, that wasn't even the right one. It took that one. I was trying to get that one. All right, our fire's not maxed out yet and the rain is coming, so that is really gonna kind of hurt us. Now the fire's close enough, so really I just need to get like 1 or 2 more like fuel canisters, but I got distracted by the beautiful tree. But I guess the tree can wait for now. I actually don't even see any more of the wolves with acorns on them, so we're just gonna have to wait till they respawn. Probably all the way on the other side, but that's all the way on the other side. Why would I walk over there? We'll just continue on with our little journey of looking for what we need. Oh god, more ammo. That's actually great. Need traps too. Something to like block off the entrance to my base. I am a little bit worried that some of the cult members are going to get caught on the wall, like really high up. Oh, nice. A strong flashlight. But yeah, I'm worried about that. I think it might be hard to find them once they're trapped. I guess I could just worry about that at another point though. Who cares about it right now? All right, we will, oh my god, we'll get all this coal. Actually, oh my god, oil barrel. Okay, we don't need any coal. Never mind, I lied. I'll still probably take a little bit of it because I don't know how much of that rain just killed my fire. But if I can find a fuel canister, then I won't take any of it. We definitely need washing machines. We'll take that. I don't think I need anything else from a gold chest other than maybe like a melee weapon. If I could get a morning star, that'd be sweet. Oh, wait, no, defense blueprints. That's exactly what I needed. Open up 1 more gold chest. They're expanding the caves this week, so I wonder if this is going to become like a new entrance to the caves. Wow, more blueprints. The big keep out sign. That'd be cool if it is. Who knows? I guess there's like a small chance. Dude, it's already nighttime again. I need to like lock in, dude. I'm dying of hunger. Gotta get back to my strawberries. Oh, they're so beautiful. Oh, the owl has awoken. That's fun. Oh god, he swooped right in, ready to attack. All right, we are back at the fire. Let me grind up what I can, and then we'll throw all the fuel in there. Wow, dude, I had just enough fuel. That was smart. I'm so lucky. All right, this is what we have for scrap, and this is what we have for wood. Let me actually go ahead and just show you a premise of how I'm going to be building this little base, or big base, however you want to see it. It is going to be very hard. Like, obviously, I'm going to have to, like, cut out, like, 2 or 3 hours of just collecting wood. The wood is definitely going to be a pain. Hopefully, it's all worth it. But first things first, like I said, let's go ahead and just get a little bit of an understanding of what it's supposed to look like. We'll get all of our log walls. Let's go ahead and drop out all of our blueprints, our defense blueprints. So the log walls, man, this is going to be a little bit bigger than I want it to be, but we'll see. So the way I'm going to do this is we're not actually going to completely build it just yet. We're going to get these log walls laid out on this side. Then obviously we need to stack them on top of each other. The way I'm going to do this is we're going to be building shelves like this so I can jump up on them. Then we need to rotate the shelves perfectly to kind of build like a walkway up here or not get stuck in the shelves. That would be ideal. So I need to be able to get up here to actually build. That is also going to be a little bit of a process. That is about right. We need to back up just a little bit. There we go. Put it in place. Okay. Hey, at least we didn't get glitched in there. And there's a 3-tiered wall so far. The goal is to make it at least 10 stories tall. Might have a little bit of struggles with that. We'll see what it looks like. But that is the premise, guys. I need to get an insane amount of wood. But before I do that, we're going to go and complete the little bit of work that I have left in the fairy area. I wouldn't mind talking to the fairy one more time and just seeing what else she offers seed-wise. All right, here's a wolf. We'll grab the acorn. Talk to the fairy, just see if she had anything other. Roses? Oh, and chili pepes. Okay, well, you know what? I'll probably have to work on getting some of that as well. But first things first, we really have to get like the log wall started. It's going to take a very, very long time to get. I'm trying to think if I need to get all of the logs situated first before even starting to build. I guess we'll see. Is that close enough? It is not. You're going to make me get another acorn. Lucky for me, I see a whiff off in the distance, so we shoot him and make them run at us. Please? I don't have to walk all the way to... Oh my god, there was one right here. Okay, here we go. The finale of this, at least. Connected. I'm the life tree. You're beautiful. You're stunning. You're serving. Wow, great tree. Go find the chest now. Here it is. Please be worth it. I mean, obviously we'll get the tablet. Oh no, that's so bad. I'm gonna take it, but it's bad. All right, guys. Well, you know what? Now we're at the portion where I need to just strictly start getting wood. I'll probably cut in every once in a while whenever I go buy stuff from the furniture man because I did miss him on his first stop. I got busy and I missed him. I will not miss him again. I might miss him again. We'll see. I lied. Farm plot recipe has been upgraded. Dino Kid's crying. I don't care about you, Dino Kid. Sorry, son. All right, time to start getting wood. All right, the furniture man is here. And of course, he always spawns in the snow area whenever the snow area is here. So it kind of makes it almost impossible to reach him without freezing, but it's okay. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. I already did. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, we're going to see if he has anything worthwhile. Dude, there's an igloo right there. Dude, this is the worst part ever. We got to talk to him. He's going to freeze. Okay, I want the Christmas tree. I know. Not Christmas anymore. Leave me alone. I don't ask for much except Christmas trees. We're going to get some curved hedges. That is just going to be for a test. Picket fences, of course. And then I'm going to be waiting for some more rare items. I really want the like moat or just like the bridge with water underneath it. One of my favorite items in the entire game. If I could get that, that'd be sweet. And I think we're going to have plenty of time. I'm going to see him at least a handful of time. We'll see. Maybe even, you know, more than a handful. All right, back to collecting wood. All right, I decided quickly I'm going to be doing a short little test. We're just going to get as many log walls as I can. Right now I had 240, so I'm able to get 18. I want to know the exact count I need to get around the base one time and how much that's going to cost. Once I get all the way around, I'll be able to kind of calculate how many walls it is. So right now we put down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total. 6, 7. Haha, no, okay. We're going to actually be angling it in a little bit. I think it might be a little bit too big if I go all the way around the white circle. I want it to kind of come and like loop behind the bench. I obviously don't want to block the bench yet though, so we're going to have to fix that. I also realized I don't have a hammer yet. We're going to try and find a way to curve this nicely to not make it look all messy. So to get to about here, it took like 20 something walls. So I'm going to need probably at least 24 walls for every single layer of this, which is going to be well over, I don't know, 2,000 pieces of wood. I'm actually going to get enough wood to just kind of like finish this area a little bit. Obviously the circle is gonna have to come in just a little bit more, or like the circle that I'm building, because I don't want it to be like too big that when you stand inside of it that it's kind of like hard to see certain spots. I want the bench to be just on the inside. I want the bench actually to be where the wall is, and obviously we'll leave open that wall spot. And then once I get a hammer, we're actually going to open up an actual spot to put like, you know, a doorway. Now, I have no idea what happens to the items that I use a hammer on after I place down something. Like if I place down a log wall on top of another one, then I move the one underneath, I don't know what happens. It might make the entire thing fall down. They might just all disappear. Gonna find out. Also, I'm using these new trees that the fairy gives you seeds for, and they are cool. They're way easier to chop down. They drop more logs per tree, which is nice. And since I'm using the lumberjack class, sometimes they drop 2 saplings, so I'm actually doubling the amount that I have. All right, back to collecting wood until I'm done. All right, Furniture Man is here once again. Let's see if he has what I need this time. Okay, stay away from me, Fox, please. Okay, so he has a large writable sign. That's good. But other than that, he does not have what I need. I guess we'll go ahead and get the fun stuff while we're at it. But we're still going to be waiting for what I want. I also did go out and get a hammer, mainly because I made a mistake and I placed that right there. But this is also going to be a way to test out this. We're going to go ahead and just remove that. And oh my god, that's actually so cool. I don't want it there. Let's see if I can fix it. Our entrance is going to be over on this side, somewhere where it's a little bit more flat. I think right here it's flat. Yeah, right here. Now, obviously, I can't do this just yet. We got to put like a log wall on top. Is that good enough? Good enough. Nice. We'll open up that. And that way I can get down some of these blueprints. Keep me a little bit more safe. All right, back to the log collection. All right, I just hit a good milestone with wood, so we're actually going to build a little bit. But first, we have to go talk to the French man and see if he has anything worthwhile. I haven't seen the guy in a little bit. Well, I mean like 4 or 5 days, whatever. All right, nothing great. We do have the large toadstool mushrooms, so we'll pick up those and the pinwheel. Other than that, we do not have any of the rare items I'm looking for, so we'll have to come back another day. But it is time to build up this base just a little bit. I have, I think, a little bit over 1,000 logs, so we'll see just how many log walls that'll get us. I think 1,000 will get us like 4 tiers, maybe, so not even halfway. I mean, I guess we're already a tier and a half or whatever, so maybe kind of halfway. We'll see. Yeah, we are just over 1,000 logs. Go ahead and get all of the log walls we can. Might as well see exactly how many we have, just so I kind of have an estimate of how many more I'm gonna need. We have 50, 60. All right, we have 88. Oh, so close to 90. So the goal is going to be first we do the second level, which thankfully I can do from standing on the ground. Once we have to get to the third level, that's when it gets really annoying. Trying my best to make this look as perfect as possible, but if it doesn't, that's okay. Nothing is perfect. I'm gonna build up over this, but then we're actually gonna pick up this spot right here. This is like a cute little doorway to get into the grinder to make it easier to get all my logs in there. That might have actually messed up the build just a little bit. There might be a gap at some point, we'll see. But we started with 88 logs. To get almost all the way around, you're now at, what is this, like gonna be 70 something? Oh no, I need to get up a little bit higher. Good enough. 68. When all is said and done, 68. Plus I already had like 5 down. That's okay. We haven't had to add any more shelves yet. We will in a little bit. We're at the point now where it's going to be a little bit of a pain. So once I get up here, I got to see if I can like place them down. Nope. That is not where I wanted to build that one. This is a much slower process doing this third tier, and I'm definitely going to get knocked off the wall a whole bunch, so it's definitely going to make it a little bit of a pain. Can I actually do the third tier from here if I had to jump? I cannot. I can only do a second tier. That's okay. Figured I'd check. I'm doing it, but just barely. As you can see, it is very hard to line this up. I kind of wish that it lets you build out in front of you a little bit more. It seems like it's not like, you know, it's like building right on me when I rotate it. All right, the final wall in the third tier. As you can see, it's a little uneven because sometimes it goes down and sometimes it doesn't, but it's okay. That doesn't matter, right? Nobody's gonna complain about that. I'm sure nobody will complain about it, right? Please? Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and start with the next tier. Now for the next tier, obviously I need to get another shelf down. Okay, I'm stuck in the wall. That's fine. We're good. We got it. Yeah, we'll put another shelf down. We got the shelf there. Now we are on to tier 4. Tier 4 is going to be easy, right? Definitely not going to be harder. I think we're going to start going this way first this time. Might be easier. I don't know. We'll see. It actually seems like it is so much easier. Now, the only downside is I'm actually going to need more log walls than I expected because I'm using more than I'm expecting. Because I'm not able to perfectly place them like a certain width apart. They just kind of have to go where they go. Deer is hungry tonight. Oh, thank God I'm inside my base and I'm safe with all these walls. Hey man, the pelt trader's like all the way over there. I've never seen him walk all the way over there before. Good for him. Getting exercise. All right, we're like one piece away from finishing at least this tier. It's gonna knock us off. There's a big gap right there. Maybe we'll try and fix it. Let me go ahead and go into free cam and see what it's looking like so far. Oh my God. So right now it's only 4 tiers high. It did take over 1,000 logs to get 4 tiers high. So maybe instead of 10 tiers, we will just go to 8. If I double the size, I think doubling the size of this would make sense. I don't want it to get too massive where it just looks like goofy. Then again, I'm going to be calling this thing like, I don't know, really basic, cool name. But yeah, right now we only have 7 more log walls. So I'm going to take even more time to just get an insane, I think I'm going to stop at 1,200 logs and I think that will be enough. We'll see. All right. First things first, I got a few more things from the furniture man. We'll just drop all that out for now. But I now have almost 1,400 logs, and there are still plenty of logs laying out here and trees for me to chop to get even more. But we're just going to kind of put together and see how many more log wall sections I can get with this. I think I'm going to do about 1,200's worth, so I don't want to use all of it. I want to leave about 150 logs. So I have about 112 blueprints, and let's see, I have now 120 logs left. Now it is time to start building and seeing exactly what this looks like. Man, I need to get more shelf blueprints. I'm basically out of shelf blueprints. I got to get up higher. Let me quickly go get more shelves. All right, 7 more should be plenty. I don't exactly know how far 111 log walls will get us around this little base, you want to call it, but we'll see. I don't know if it's better to do it the left or the right way. So I guess we'll start off going this way just to see. Could you imagine how easy this would be if it was just like building on the ground? Instead of getting knocked off the wall every few seconds, which it is constantly happening, I kind of got to just you know, go through and do it better. All right, we're making progress now. I'm just running, doing this nonstop. It is not perfect. Like I said, I'm probably wasting a lot of log walls in the process because I am not putting them right where they need to be. Plus, every time I fall down, I have to like restart. And great, now Blizzard started, and the higher up you are, the colder you get, probably. I don't know. I feel colder. Dude, when it's nighttime, I feel like I'm just up here in the abyss alone. It's kind of terrifying. All right, time for another shelf. We did manage to go all the way around. I need to get this shelf maybe a little bit. Yeah, you know what? Let's put one on the ground or one lower. That way I can get that one right there. Nice. All right, back around again. Okay, another lap all the way around. This thing is getting massive, and it's actually kind of scary how big it is. Like, I would not want to be this high anywhere in real life. See if we can continue to go. I have another, you know, 47. Right, another ring around. As you can see, it is pretty uneven. Let's see how many we're up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to go around one more time. I only have 16 more walls, And you know what? I think actually this will give me the most excellent amount, right? I don't know, 26. That's close. I think I still need like 3 more. All right, I got exactly 3 more. It's a guesstimation. I have no clue if I need more than that, but I guess we'll see. This has been the longest build of my entire life. I know it says day 35, but that's day 35 with no multiplier. So really, it's like day 5,654. Or something like that. I don't know. Let's see if I can do this one as fast as I did the last one. I just sprinted around it last time. I didn't fall once. Dude, I'm moving this time. It was taking me multiple days before. Now I'm getting around. No time. No time at all. Okay, I fell. That sucks. Oh, no, and I fell on the wrong side. Wait, can I get lucky and get back? Oh, it's okay. At least I got back over to the ladders. I guess it's not really a ladder. It's kind of a ladder. I don't know. It can be whatever I want it to be. I built the thing. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if 3 log walls are going to be enough. I might need to get 1 more. But we're going to do that right now. I still have a bunch of logs out here, right? Kind of. Yeah, there's a bunch. Okay, let's get these last 2 log walls. Climb back up here. The deer is hungry tonight. Now, I am curious. Am I like high enough up off the ground and far enough away from the fire that the deer will attack me? Probably not. It might. I don't know. I asked the questions. I don't have the answers. All right, last log wall. Dude, we are so high up. We are so high up. I don't even know what to do with this. I guess we just drop down. Oh my God. I've never felt safe, except for that gap right there, but it's okay. You can't be perfect. I'm gonna wait until daytime, then we're gonna take a full look at this base, and then I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of mystery. I'm gonna design the entire inside of the base, and then you're gonna get a little bit of a surprise at the very end. All right, it is daytime. Let's go into free cam. It's so huge. Oh my God. Dude, this thing is massive. I think it might be safe to call this the biggest base in 99's history, possibly. I don't know. If you know of someone who made something bigger, please tell me. I want to know. Right now, like I said, though, I'm gonna leave you. Technically, not really. I'm just gonna cut to a little bit in the future, and then you will see what the finished build looks like. Obviously, this is the main portion of it, but let's go ahead and finish the build right now. All right, it is time to show you the finished product. First off, this is what it looks like. I mean, just like, look at this base. It is massive. It's super tall, super protective. I don't know if there's any way that the Colt could actually get in here. But anyways, here's what it looks like. We have our games over here on the right. A little basketball. Pick it up, shoot it. I suck at basketball still. We have our dining table with our Christmas tree because I'm not going to give up the holidays. Back here, we have our back exit into our little orchard, I guess. Trees with a bunch of apples. I have not picked up all the apples, so hopefully the bugs don't get them. Over here, we have the utility area, you know, satellite radio, I guess. Then also my apples. A ton of apples that I've picked up. I've actually eaten a bunch of them too, but I was stocking them in there. And then we have Fairyland. In Fairyland, it is nice and peaceful. We have the beautiful springwood trees. I don't remember what they're called. They're the fairy trees. I call them the fairy trees. We have a nice little secluded area over here. Picnic blanket with an apple. Yummy. Over here, we have our fountain, I guess. I don't know why there's a basketball in it because I put it there. I know, I don't care. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the base. Obviously, the big build was going up incredibly high. I wish that there was some kind of item that I can use as flooring. Unfortunately, there is nothing to use as flooring yet. Even though I didn't try tables, maybe I'll do that in a future build. Anyway, if there's anything you want to see me build, please make sure to comment it below. I have a bunch of ideas already. Expect to see some of them in the future. I'm so excited to have this build anywhere mode unlocked finally. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching again. Bye.